Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and I'm super excited. I've been on vacation for a week, and I am ready to mix it up to the max. All you're going to need today are a variety of dumbbells. We're going to do a little of cardio and a little of strength training. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, do so by clicking the link below and set your notifications to on so you know every time you have a great free workout. So let's get going. All right, let's get this started. A little max out workout, combination of cardio and strength, and we'll get going with some bodyweight squats. I'm a little sore today. I've been on vacation and got back. Did a workout yesterday for the first time, so I'm feeling it a little bit. Hope you guys are all doing well. If you hear any whining or complaining, off to the side, I have my friend here, Amy, with me working out today. She didn't want to be on camera, so we got to have her in the corner. All right, here we go. We're going to lift the heels up towards the butt. Get a little blood flow in those big muscle groups. And now the knees coming up to the front. And let's go back into that bodyweight squat and then rotate as we rise. Good, one more time. And let's hold that bodyweight squat down in a pulse. And then holding really steady, we're gonna lift and alternate the heels up. We're going to take it from here to a lateral lunge, side to side. Chest is lifted. And then we're going to hold it over on the side into a nice big stretch. And up and over. Let's go one more time, opposite side. And right back. Good. All right, let's come back up to the center. And we'll step back into some back stepping lunges. Making sure that you keep your feet hip distance apart as you step back so that when you come down into that lunge, you have a good base to absorb your balance. You don't feel like you're gonna fall over. Keeping the chest lifted. Back knee drops towards the ground. Let's make this a pulsing lunge. Pulse and switch. We'll be doing a few jumping lunges in our workout today. Let's go one more. And we'll come back to that heel lift. So I'm glad you decided to join me. I hope you have your dumbbells ready, your water bottle, and probably a towel for some sweat. We're gonna go ahead and get going. We're gonna start with a strength workout. We're gonna start the timer. Today we're gonna work in our 40-second on and 20-second rest ratio. I really like this for the YouTube format because instead of doing a specific number of repetitions, we just do it for time. Everybody moves a little bit different pace, so you can move faster, you can move slower than I do, you make the workout work for you. So today we're gonna start with a squat. The squat will be your heaviest exercise. So choose your heaviest dumbbells and we'll start there. You can also do this exercise, this whole workout with a bar and a couple of plate weights if that's what you have at home. So use what you have available to you. If you're new to exercising, like really new, you could do this whole thing just with your body weight and kind of get yourself into working out a little bit, a couple of times before you add weight to it. So we're gonna start with a little 10-second lead in. I'm gonna grab my heavier weights for my squats. We're gonna go hip distance or a little more than hip distance. You can bring your weights right here to your shoulders, or you can bring them down to the sides. Whatever works for you. But you wanna make sure that you're keeping your back tall and getting your butt low. Keep that belly pulled in to support your low back. You're halfway there. Looking good. Keep moving, keep moving. You got 7 seconds. Perfect. Gonna sit those weights down. Take a nice deep breath. Our cardio exercise here is a squat jump. So we're gonna come a little more than hip distance apart with your feet. We're gonna squat, come up into a jump, and I'll show you an alternative as we go. So, if the jump doesn't work for you, for whatever reason, how about you just squat and rise, lifting your hands. Anytime you lift your arms, it adds intensity to the workout. So, if that's too much, then just squat and keep your hands at your hips. You do what works for you. Good. 5 seconds are left. Nice. 20 seconds to rest. Doesn't seem like much, I know. Gonna grab their heavy set again, where I am. We're gonna do backward stepping lunges next. So we start with our feet hip distance apart. Chest up. Gonna step back and down. Maintaining the hip distance, like I said in the beginning, to help you maintain balance as you drop down into the lunge. Looks like this from the side. If you don't want to do any weight with these, perfectly fine. But keep your chest up and your core braced. Got 5 seconds. Nice work. Next up, bet you can't guess, a jumping lunge. Alternating. Once again, if you're not jumping, you can just do back stepping lunges, no problem. Are you ready? Let's go. So, on a jumping lunge, both feet leave the floor just for a split second. If that doesn't work for you, right here. If you feel like maybe you want a little more heart rate and you don't want to jump, step back and bring your arms overhead. 10 seconds. Come on, you can do it. Three seconds. Come on, push. Nice work. Woo! I'll be second wind today, I'll just warn you, because I haven't been doing this for a week. So, chest press is next. I'm gonna choose my heavy dumbbells again, and I'm gonna come down to my back. Are you ready? Let's go. Making sure you keep your upper arms off the floor. Don't let the weight transfer to the floor. Pushing straight up as if you're drawing an A or a V, depending on your perspective, with the dumbbells. Nice big stretch as the weights come down. All right, we're gonna set these off to the side, but we're gonna stay down here for some push-ups. Gonna come on over to your knees or your toes. Try to start out on your toes. Only if you do a few, that's fine. And then you can drop to your knees. Let's go. Keeping your back long and your hips down. On your knees, looks like this. Remember, when I stop to talk to you, you keep going. You got 13 seconds. If you're doing them on your knees, try to keep those toes on the floor. Nice work. Come on up. Next exercise is a row. Once again, I'm going to choose my heavier set. We're going to start with our feet about hip distance apart. Knees bent, and we hinge forward from here to here. From the side, looks like this. Pull, pinching those shoulder blades together as you bring the dumbbells or your bar. Dumbbells coming up towards the armpits. The bar would come to the rib cage. Almost there, 10 seconds left. Try to maintain good posture. Try to keep moving. Nice. All right, thrusters are coming up. A thruster looks like a burpee, but after the first one, you never stand back up. Looks like this. Legs go from squat, back, in, and up. And then right back in. Let's go. From the side. You need to bring your legs out wide as you come up. You want to keep the hips no lower than the knee. Chest up every time. Come on. Looking good. You got 12 seconds. Keep going. I know this one's hard. Good. Going up. Take a deep breath. Bicep curls are next. You can do them all at once, or you can alternate sides. Woo! Are you ready? Chest up. Let's go. Keeping your chest tall or lifted. Your upper arms really close to your sides. Amy's not lifting enough weight. Oh, that's fine. Hey, my son Nate edits this stuff for me. And if he can get rid of my breathing in a microphone, then he can get rid of your breathing. All right, hold it there. What's up next? Plank jacks. So we're gonna come down to a nice strong plank position. The butt low, the back long, and maintain that position as we bring jumping jack legs in and out. Are you ready? Shoulder right over the hand, and we go. Now, try to limit this, all right? I call it bouncy butt. You don't want bouncy butt. You want a nice strong core that stays engaged as you do the jacks. You got 20 seconds, you're halfway there. Make sure, keep going, you maintain that shoulder over the hand position, and that's for the safety of your shoulder. 5 seconds. Nice work, deep breath. One dumbbell, your heavier one. or a plate weight if you have that, for tricep extensions. Palms, hold the dumbbell right like this. And we lower and lift. Plate to the side, looks like this, or dumbbell to the side. So my chest is up, my elbows hug my head, and I keep my belly pulled in as much as I can do, having just been on vacation for a week. Bet you can all relate to that. We've tried, we got 10 seconds. We were super safe on vacation. We took our entire family, the grandkids and everyone, and it was so much fun. But we literally stopped there. Stayed in a house with a pool. We only saw each other. It was a nice amount of family time. All right, burpees. With a jump or without a jump, whatever works for you. Burpee, remember, squat, squat, and up. Come on, you can do it. Keep going. If you have to slow down, just take out the jump. You got 15 seconds. Or you can step back, step in, and stand. That would be gearing it way down. Helps you keep going. All right. Next up, the push press. Pick a dumbbell that you think you can do a squat with an overhead press. Are you ready? Right here. Squat, so push press. You drive up through the legs, and you let the legs help to initiate the shoulder movement. Nice. Keep going. Show from the side. Chest up. Keep going, keep going. You're almost there. You got 5 seconds. Keep the chest lifted. Keep the core braced. And full extension of the arms as you come up. Right there. Nice. Clean and press. Clean and press with dumbbells. Looks just like clean and press with a bar. But you just have to maintain the dumbbells on the same level. Are you ready? Here we go. Up, under, overhead, back in. Now watch my elbows. Elbows up, plate weights down. Elbows up, plate weights come to the shoulder, and the elbows fall up underneath them. Ready to drive the dumbbells overhead. You got 10 seconds. Looking good. Come on. You can do it. All right. So, I skipped an exercise. I skipped a cardio exercise. It happens. As you all know, if you've watched these very much, I am never perfect. So, we're going to do frog jump right now. Are you ready? Come down. The legs come in and out. You go at your pace. You could go fast, or you could go slow. You can modify it by bringing one leg in at a time. You could come to your knees and modify it even further by bringing one leg in from the knee position, making sure that your butt's down and your back's long. Once again, shoulders right over the hands. Keep going. You're almost there. 5 seconds. Good work. Because I skipped one, we have another cardio to do. Sorry about that. We're we're gonna go squat tap. Looks like this. Double arm down, keeping the back as low, high as possible, or as erect as possible. To achieve that, bring your legs out really wide. Ready? Let's go. Squat tap. Look from the side. Looks like this. I'm bending forward a little bit, but I'm not bending and lifting my butt. My butt stays in that full squat position. Come on. 15 seconds left. You can do it. Good, good, good. 5 seconds. Keep going. Keep going. I know. I cheated you by making you do cardios, but life's rough in the real world, right? Take a nice deep breath. Narrow row to high pull. Kind of a double exercise. I'm gonna choose a lighter weight than I did in my first row. Come on, looks like this. 1 row, 1 high pull. High pull. Looks like an upright row. Only come up on your toes and you really emphasize a little more power on the lift. So it becomes more of a ballistic move. 15 seconds left. Come on. I'm breathing heavy, so it's okay. We're working out. I breathe heavy when I work out. All right, let's go. We got sprinter sit-ups. Come on down on your butt. I'm gonna alternate sides on this. So we're gonna start here. We're gonna come up. So it's like I'm sprinting, but my elbow comes to my opposite knee, and I alternate the sides as I lift. Come on, you're halfway there. This is the same as doing a sit-up and an oblique at the same time. So it's a 2 for 1. Three seconds. Hold. Mountain climbers are next. Gonna flip around, maintaining that really strong position of a plank to begin. Shoulder, elbow, hand in alignment. And the butt low. With the butt low, I'm gonna bring my knees in. You could do just this, or you could step it up. But notice how my knees are just barely off the ground and my toes up. If you need to scale it back, you could just tap your toe in. Let's go. Come on, 15 seconds. Make sure your shoulders are staying right over your hands. Come on, almost there. All right. Woo-hoo! All right. Do you hear beeps? Ignore them. We're gonna go 1 minute of rest. Then we're gonna begin back with only the strength exercises. So we've already got the heart rate up nice and high. So we'll be able to keep the heart rate up. We're gonna leave out the cardio exercises. If you want to do them, all you have to do is push your video back to the beginning and do them all over again with the cardio. But we're just going to do the strength, just for the sake of keeping this about a 30-35 minute workout, or like 35 with the warm-up. And try to make the workouts not too long, because I know you're at home and there's a lot to distract you. All right. Wow, a minute really goes by fast. Except for if you're doing a plank, and then a minute is forever. All right, so Let's grab your dumbbells that you want to use for a squat. Your heaviest set, or if you feel like you're at a place where you need to do something a little lighter, here's your time. I'm gonna hold my dumbbells here this time, just to show you. When I do this, I have to make my legs not any more than my hip distance apart. I'm still sitting down, but I really concentrate on keeping the chest up, all right? So you don't wanna be doing this because then it becomes more of a low back exercise and you might hurt yourself. So squatting deep, butt backing down. The weight of my body absorbs more towards my heel than towards the front of my foot. Perfect. All right. I'm going to choose slightly lighter set for my alternating lunges. Once again, I'm keeping my back tall, stepping back from a hip-wide stance. Let's go. Good. Keeping my chest lifted. Knee down, tummy in. So see, I take a fairly big step back so that when I come into this position, keep going, my knee is right up underneath my hip. If I take too short of a step, I come here and it makes you feel like you're unbalanced. So nice big long step, knee towards the ground, chest lifted. Nice work. Next up, chest press. I'm gonna go back to my heavier set. Lying down flat on the ground. Three, two, and let's roll. Chest is lifted. My core's braced. You brace your core on all your exercises. All of your exercises. The core stabilizes your torso. So it's core activity always in everything we do, even if it's not a very specific core exercise. You're maintaining the stability of your body with your core. Come on, chest up, arms wide. We got 5 seconds. You can do it. Nice work. Up, and we switch it out because now we have a row. I'm gonna use that same weight for my row. Come on up. Take a deep breath. I'm gonna do mine from the side so you can see. Are you ready? My feet right up underneath my hips. My body's tipped forward. My knees are bent, and then I'm pulling in. Looking good. I know you are. I know you're working hard. I know you're working up a sweat. It's almost like I can hear you breathing heavy. Come on. You got 12 seconds. Come on, 12 seconds is almost nothing. And now it's half of that. You can do it. Perfect. Bicep curls coming up. One of my subscribers said her daughter, hang on, I'll tell you the story in a second. Let's get going for bicep curls. Are you ready? Let's go. Her daughter came into the room while she was doing one of the videos, and she was like, Mom, how does she know every time you stop? Can she see you? And she's like, no, she just knows when everybody wants to stop, when you get tired. So apparently I was pegging her pretty accurately when I said to keep going because she was struggling. So everybody struggles. I struggled too. Keep your chest up. Keep your core braced. You got 8 seconds. Come on. 3 seconds. Perfect. Deep breath. From bicep curl to overhead tricep extension. I pick a heavy dumbbell for that. Using both arms for the same dumbbell. Elbows tucked in close to the head. All right, let's go. Right here. Elbows tucked in close. So my elbows aren't out here. It's like I'm trying to touch the sides of my head with them. I'm dropping the dumbbell down to the nape of my neck. Keeping my chest lifted, just crack myself in the head. Keeping my chest lifted though, my core braced the whole time. You got 15 seconds, you can do it. Let's see, Amy's picked up the bigger weights. Come on, got 5 seconds, almost there. Got enough for one more probably. Perfect, yes. All right. Push press. Remember the squat, driving through the legs to an overhead press. Choose a weight that you know you can do 40 seconds of it with. Are you ready? From here to here. Nice. You could start with the plate at the ears if you want, or the dumbbell at the ears, and rotate them as you lift. That's an alternative. If you're getting tired of squatting, just do the overhead press. Leave the squat out. Working your shoulders. Everybody needs strong shoulders. Strong shoulders, I think, are sexy shoulders. Look awesome in your clothes. There you go. They help you to do your daily activities. Clean and press. Coming up. Clean and press is like a total body exercise. You get that little bit of half squat in there, working the shoulders. The core's engaged the entire time. Are you ready? Here we go. Squat, overhead, squat, and down. Just like in the keep going. Just like in the overhead press we just did, push press, you can bring your plates up and turn them towards your ears if that feels more comfortable for you. Here, overhead, here, and down. Eight seconds. Nice work. All right. We're gonna go narrow row to high pull. I'm gonna choose something a little lighter. Let's see an angle here. Are you ready? Tip forward. We row, we high pull. The row, the elbows are narrow along the body. Pinching the shoulder blades together as the plates come in towards your sides. High pull, stops right at the mid-chest. Up on the tiptoes, kind of a power movement. So you come up quick and then turn those brakes on really quick. I like this combination. Working all around the shoulder. Perfect, perfect. You know what? We're down to one more exercise. One more exercise, then a brief little stretch. Come on down for alternating sprinter sit-ups. Working both the center of your core and your oblique. Let's go. Alternate elbow to opposite knee. The main sprinter comes in by the arm. See how the arm pulls back as if you were running? I hope you don't run with your arms all stiff at your sides. That's not efficient. So always remember to let the arms move naturally with the body. You got 5 seconds. Perfect. Come on back. Woo! I don't know about you, but I am sweating. heart rate's up. Let's tuck your knees in so that you feel the tailbone rise off your mat or off the floor. You keep going. Feel that stretch, releasing in your lumbar spine. Let's pull one knee on top of the other and hold it right there. I'm going to turn my timer off so it stops squealing at me. Maybe, yeah. It never seems to turn off on the first one. All right, from here, see I've got my legs right like this. I'm going to grab hold of this leg and pull it towards me. What I feel there is the stretch in this hip on this leg. So I'm going to pull back and hold, feeling that stretch. Static stretch, I think, is a little more, it's safer. Holding it instead of bouncing it. Let's relax it down. We'll do that one again one time. You can stretch for longer if you like. But as I said before, I'd like to try to limit. I know sometimes I do long videos. But what I see when I look at the minutes that people watch the videos, because I can see that if I look into, deep into my YouTube, I notice that workouts that are shorter get more view. They get longer view time, and they seem to have more people doing them. So that tells me that what you're looking for, relax and come on up into a hands and knees position, are workouts that are effective, but that you can do in a shorter amount of time. Now, that doesn't mean I'm never going to do a long workout, because you always have the option to turn it off. Round the back, tuck the head, and pull the pelvis under. But I'm really going to strive to give you workouts that are a little shorter. Head up, hips up, the opposite of that. This is my favorite stretch probably of all. For me, personally, I just apparently need it in my back. Come on up. Striving to give you workouts that you're interested in. So please, if you like the workout, hit the little button underneath, the heart button. Indicate that you like it, because that helps other people make a decision as to whether they would like to do it too. Or it might be a thumbs up button. Can't remember which one it is, but just hit the like button. And then also, feel free to comment on things that you'd like to see more of or less of, or duration that you'd like to see, even shorter. I am more than happy. This is new to me, and I'm more than happy for your suggestions. Come on up, because I'm doing this for you. And I want you to feel like you can utilize it to the highest of your abilities. Relax out. Let's go back to the other side. Don't forget though, if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you're just by chance ended up with me today, please do so by clicking the link below. I'm tongue-tied. And then hit your notifications so that you get a little alert every time I load up a new workout. But until then, I'll be back here a couple more days after I load this one up. There'll be another. I hope you have a great day, whatever time of day you're doing this, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for joining me.